20th, 2020 Board of Public Works and Safety meeting today. Roll call, please.
Mr. Markgraf?
Here.
Mr. Long?
Here.
Mr. Perez?
Here.
Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No, sir.
No.
No.
Approval of minutes of the meeting of January 2nd, 2020 and January 9th, 2020.
I make a motion to approve those minutes.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence, item A. Request for advertising dates of February 27th, 2020 and March 5th, 2020 with a bid opening date of March 19th, 2020 for the 5th District Lighting Project, Phase 5, Arkansas Avenue from 175th Street to 173rd Street, California Avenue from 175th Street to 173rd Street, and Colorado Avenue from 175th Street to 173rd Street. Mr. Button.
Good morning.
Morning.
Board, how are you?
Good.
Morning.
This is a 5th District project that's been requested by Councilman Werpel. It's been designed. These are the advertisement dates. We just asked for your blessing to move forward to advertise the project.
Okay. I make a motion to approve Councilman Whirlpool's request and approve these advertising dates.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item B, correspondence received from Councilman Mark Kalwinski, Councilman Pete Torres, Councilman Bill Emerson Sr., Councilman Dave Warple, and Councilman Scott Rakos, each requesting $100,000 of gaming funds be allocated for the 2020 sidewalk repair program. Okay, we have the green sheets. They've been signed by the council people as well as the mayor.
I'll make a motion to approve the councilman's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, correspondence received from Councilman Barry Tyler Jr. requesting $50,000 of gaming funds be allocated for the 2020 sidewalk repair program.
Good to go.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve Councilman Tyler's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ooh, we're here today. Item D, correspondence received from Councilman Mark Kalwinski requesting $1,000 of gaming funds be allocated for change order number 2, 139th Street reconstruction project, Holman Avenue to Sheffield Avenue. Would you know what this is, Mr. Button?
So this particular action relates to the following action, which is change order number 2. So it just sets aside the funding available for that. Change order number 2 is for a couple of stop signs that needed to be replaced that weren't originally in the bid, unfortunately, and so there were the cost to install the poles, posts, and foundations for the stop signs at this location.
And that has something to do with Gallagher Asphalt?
Yeah, so Gallagher was the contractor, the low bid contractor for the 139th Street project. This was between Holman and Sheffield, and we built a median in between to try to make the roadway not so much asphalt in the roadway, and so there's a nice median in the middle, and there was just some tidying up work. If I can jump ahead to item G as well, that's a balancing change order for this project. So we've got just 2 really small change orders to tidy up this this project and close it out.
Good.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve Councilman Kalwinski's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item F, which ties back into item
E, please.
correspondence received from Councilman Mark Kowinski requesting $942.38 of gaming funds be allocated for change order number 3, 139th Street reconstruction, Holman Avenue to Sheffield Avenue.
So this is the balancing change order for that particular project. I would just ask, and I've confused the board and I apologize for that, we will need to go back and approve item E, which is the change order. The action that you had, D, was, I believe, was for approving the councilman's request. sorry.
Okay, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in reference to item E, we're approving the change order. I'm making a motion to approve the change order.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Item F, correspondence received from Councilman Mark Kowinski requesting $942.38 of gaming funds be allocated for change order number 3, 139th Street reconstruction, Holman Avenue to Sheffield Avenue.
Make a motion to approve Councilman Kalwinski's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item G, change order number 3, received from United Consulting for the 139th Street reconstruction project with an increase in cost of $942.38, which ties into.
The balancing change order for the project.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the change order.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Bain? Mr. Button? Item H, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty requesting approval of Departmental General Order 20-01 extradition and transport of subjects with city town court warrants from other jurisdictions.
I very happily make a motion to request approve Chief Doty's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good judgment, Mr. Long.
Thank you.
Item I, correspondence received from Fire Chief Jeffrey C. Smith advising of the retirement of Robert Bukowski, effective February 18th, 2020. Bobby served 29 1/2 years on the Hammond Fire Department.
I make a motion to approve Chief Smith's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Page 2. Item J, rental registration hearing on property located at 3928 Torrance Avenue.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here because it's my sister's property, and she doesn't know she has to pay, she has to register the house. And when that happened, when she buy the house, she has to go back to California because her son had a big accident. And I'm just here if you can consider the price that she has to pay.
How long has she owned the property?
So you can,
How long has she owned it?
like 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
I mean, do you show it registered ever?
No, this property was never registered. Miss Margarita Rios purchased the property in October of 2016. She also
Yeah.
owns a property at 6608 Van Buren.
Is that registered?
That one has an affidavit, her brother is living there currently.
Is that true, ma'am? Your brother's living there?
Yes,
Okay.
and supposed to be my dad, my sister is gonna live with my brother because my brother is sick, and but she buy the other house in Torrance to have some money because she's alone.
So the Van Buren house is living in by family,
Yes,
but the Torrance Avenue house is a rental?
the rent, yeah.
So this house was never registered. We were looking at rental registration from 2016 to 2019. Obviously, 2020, we're still in the time where they can register for the regular $5. So we are looking for a fine for those years, as well as them to register every year, 2016, 2017, 18, and 19. This is 1 year. Water also shows consistent usage every. I'm not sure, I can look quick.
And why didn't she register? Why is she saying she didn't register?
Because she doesn't know, we don't know. Now we have to do, yeah,
Last week though, right?
No, that's not an excuse, right?
I know, yes.
You know you have to do it every year by April 15th.
Now she's doing,
No, we're gonna do one.
but it's, we didn't know.
That's fine. That's fair.
Okay. My motion is going to be, I'm going to apply the late fee for 2016
and I'll give you a break for 2017, 18, and 19. That is a huge break, and you're going to have to let your sister know that even though she might have business elsewhere, she has to take care of this. This is a necessity, okay? So my motion is to apply the late fee for 2016 and waive the late fee for 17, 18, and 19.
But there'll still be a registration fee for those.
Yes, five,
Yes.
plus you have to pay $5 for each year,
Okay.
so.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Item K, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearings. March 19.
Okay. I'll make a motion to set those hearings for March 19th, 2020.
And I hear a second.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Item L, correspondence received from We Care from the Heart Social Services requesting permission to close Russell Street between Holman Avenue and the 200 block of Russell Street from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Wednesday, August 5th, 2020, for an annual homeless outreach program. Morning.
Hello, good morning. I'm Kim Hunt with We Care from the Heart Social Services, and last year we were granted to block off the street between Ann and Holman to conduct this outreach program for the homeless. We bring in vendors, community service vendors, and we give clothes and food, and it's the opportunity for them to get health screenings and so forth for that. And so we'd like the opportunity to do that again this year.
The only concern I have is the way it's listed, it says 200, I mean, there's operating businesses there on a Wednesday in August.
Well, the courthouse is there too with
Courthouse is
business.
open, there's the office building that's open on the corner. So if this is between Holman and Lyman, there's a issue
It's-
there, but.
Actually, we were asking, if possible, to do from Holman to the end of our lot. We're in 200 Russell as well, and at the end of our parking lot. Because for the courthouse, there's parking across the street, so I don't know if that's allowable.
But it's a one-way that way.
Okay.
It's
So like, in other words, I'm going down
going
Holman and I go to
east.
the courthouse, I wouldn't be able to get to the
Right.
courthouse.
So would we be able to do what we did last year? We were able to block off from Ann to
Which
Holman?
would be west of Holman Avenue,
Yes.
correct?
That
Yes.
to me is better. because
It's
the
more
school
doable
passes
for
into the
us.
school
Okay.
yet.
Right, right.
Okay. If we could do that, we would love to be able to do that.
Yeah, you understand, we can't do the other way because they wouldn't be
Yes.
able to get to the court building from Holman.
I
They have to
understand.
go that way.
We're tenants in 200 Russell, so that's just right across the
Is
street.
there people with your organization that you want to coordinate that with and come back to us and say, hey, this is, our board says this is good to go, instead of us confirming it today?
No, because what we did, before we came in this morning, we had decided about a plan B if this didn't work.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, always.
So then, on the west side, you're talking from Ann to Holman?
Yes,
Same location we had last year.
Did you do it the same day of the week and everything, the same
yes, we
time
did it
frame?
on Wednesday.
Did it have any kind of conflict with the Hast school at all in regards to kids coming or going from school? Because they do come
It's
down
summer.
Ann. Oh, it's summer.
It's summer.
August 5th. Okay,
And the courthouse even came down to participate.
That's nice.
very nice.
Yes, it did.
And then we let all of our businesses, our neighbors, know that it's happening. We give them advance notice, and many of them came out to support
Sure.
us.
Okay.
We need to send this to streets or anywhere?
Probably, are you requesting any type of city assistance? Street barriers or?
Yeah, they brought out
Barricades.
the horses for us last year.
Okay. All right,
The barricades.
We'll send it to Gary.
Okay, I'm going to make a motion that we approve your request, and we'll forward it to streets for the equipment you need.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to change the address in the motion to.
To 100 block?
To the 100 block of Russell,
Between Ann and Holman.
between
Ann
Ann.
and Holman.
Okay, so my motion will include that the locations change to the 100 block between Ann and Russell.
Okay.
As opposed to what was presented today.
Okay.
Okay. And we will forward this to.
Street Department,
Street Department.
yeah, Gary Gleason for,
Okay.
I second.
All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You can't turn away a place that does all that.
No.
Item M, correspondence received from the East Side Community Council requesting permission to hold a parade on Saturday, July 4th, 2020, with westbound traffic blocked on Lyons from Columbia Avenue to Tapper.
Mr. President, I can tell you that this came before the Park Board as well, and as I think I know the police department knows this, last year there was a little bit of miscommunication on this event. I don't believe they held it on July 4th last year.
They did.
So it's even a bigger day, I guess. So I think, I know that we made it contingent at the Park Board upon them coming here and making sure the police were aware and that everybody was on board. So I leave it to your discretion. I just wanted to let you know the background before it came before the board. And
What did they say in regards to only wanting to cordon off half the street, the west side versus the east side? Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, yeah, westbound traffic
what, I know, but you might still have traffic going eastbound. That's what I don't understand.
with westbound traffic blocked.
Yeah, this is something we talked about them, because there's people, the place was packed, and there's people crossing the street. I think it'd be best if they closed the whole road, yes. Both.
Yeah, I just thought that maybe the PD would want to have a meeting with
I will do that. We'll add,
East Side Community Council, just to, especially they're not here today, so it'd be good to maybe sit down with them and talk through it before any formal action is.
So we'll contact, send them a letter, Lynn?
Maybe just stick it under old
Future
business.
meeting, okay.
Right.
Then maybe just put it under old business for a couple weeks or something.
Okay, my motion is that we send a letter to East Side Community Council requesting that they come before the board so that we can go over the particulars of the event before we approve it.
Yeah, and if we could ask them to give, maybe send something over to PD as well, or,
Yeah, we're meeting with them already.
All right, fine.
Yeah, because we had the issues last year, so yes, we are, so.
Do I have a second on that motion?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, item 6, matters from board members. Anything, gentlemen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Any judgments to pass along? Nothing?
No judgments.
Okay. Matters from other department heads and/or their representatives. I'm going to get those. Oh, actually, let me back up because I do have a matter. Number 1, it's a C-Click fix request in regards to some cable lines being cut by a private contractor, and affected people are seeking some type of compensation, and they need some direction as to where to go. So I would request that we send this to
Law Department.
Public Works, Engineering.
Are they trying to make a claim, Mr.
I
President?
think they are, yes.
Then send it to the Law Department, and that, right, Lynn? Or who's going to investigate that? Oh, Hawk did?
So how about that being our first step? We'll send it to engineering.
Send it to engineering to have them investigate, and then they can send it up to law after that if they feel it necessary.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to forward that to engineering for their review.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Also, amusement device list.
Huge list.
Very.
I'll make a motion to approve the amusement device list.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Continuing on, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Hearing none, seeing none. A new business, there is none. Old business, status on property located at 1503 Myrtle. Mr. Smith.
Not to pass judgment on these folks, but we have not had any contact with them, even though we've sent them that restrictive covenant on that middle apartment. Right. So I would request the board to send a letter to the owners asking that if it's not returned within 7 days, basically by next meeting, that the inspections department can mark the building uninhabitable because they failed to return that notice. Because I don't know why they're not returning, and they were in here many times. I'm not just sure what the issue is. But it's, the inspections department's getting pretty frustrated with the lack of contact.
Okay, so my motion will be to send a letter to them requesting their appearance before us. We want them before us, or
Well, just return of the covenant.
just return to the
or-
covenant? Okay.
Yeah, and to make sure it gets sent to their Chesterton address, which is the owner's address.
I'm just wondering, Kevin, if we're going to
Yes.
have time to send it to Chesterton and get it back in that amount of time. That's
Yeah, well, maybe if you want to give them 14 days, yeah. 14
weeks?
days, sure. It's fine.
What is 2 weeks, the March 5th? Is that okay? Okay, then I'm gonna, my motion is to send them a letter requesting they return the covenant. If they do not, that the judge, or the decision that was made will be changed. I don't know how else to word it.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, item 10, meeting open to the public. Anybody? Okay, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.